Are you trying really hard to lose weight? Have you tried every diet in the world? Low carb, high carb, paleo, South Beach, cabbage soup, cookie diets. There are so many of them, and if you've tried them all, maybe you're trying too hard. If you ever saw the original Star Wars series, there's a famous scene in The Empire Strikes Back. Yes, I am a complete Star Wars geek. There's a scene where Luke Skywalker first meets Yoda. Luke's fighter plane is stuck and he has to move the plane with his mind. So he tells Yoda he's going to give it a try. Yoda says, and I'll spare you the Yoda impression because do it I cannot. He says, try not, do or do not. There is no try. See? So true. If you said to me, hey, try to drop that Yoda mug, I'd either do it or not. You can't try to break up with someone, try to lose weight, try to stop smoking. You either do it or you don't. Same thing with losing weight. If you're trying instead of doing, or you lose weight and gain it back as soon as you go off the diet, it's essential to look at what's stopping you from meeting your weight loss or fitness goals. It's usually one of two things. Either you're afraid of failure or you're afraid of success. Fear of failure usually has to do with our identity and sense of self. There's a difference between failing and being a failure. One has to do with what you're doing or not doing. The other has to do with you as a person. It's one thing to say, I tried, I failed, that sucks. And quite another to say, I tried, I failed, and I suck, I'm a total loser. Awful, right? Makes you feel bad about yourself. And when you feel bad, you're vulnerable to using food to distract from or numb those difficult feelings. The other fear that might stop you is fear of success. And lots of things go into fear of success, but here are a couple of them. Expectations and objectification. So expectation. You may think that by changing your body, you'll change your life. But what if it doesn't happen? What if everything in your life stays exactly the same? Maybe that level of disappointment would be too much risk. Makes me think about Yasmin, who was told her entire life, you have such a pretty face. If you lost weight, guys would be lined up to be with you. You'd be chasing them off. As if looks are everything, but this is what she was told. Yasmin was afraid to lose weight because on some level she was scared of what would happen if she was in a relationship. She was afraid she'd lose herself in some way. Since her expectation was that losing weight successfully would lead to being in a relationship, and that meant giving up her life basically, she wanted no part of that. So she had a relationship with food instead. Well, Yasmin finally lost weight, and guess what? Guys were not knocking down her door. That brings me to objectification. And maybe you're afraid to lose weight because you don't want to be an object, a thing. What do you fear will happen if you're perceived as more attractive to others? Or maybe it's what others will do to you. Maybe it's what you might do with others. One woman told me once, I'm afraid if I lose that last 20 pounds, I'm going to cheat on my husband. If you don't address the underlying reasons for why you're binging or overeating, it's difficult to stop. And the good news is that once you identify and process those conflicts, everything changes. When you lose the fear of failure and the fear of success, you'll gain confidence, and that helps you lose weight. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Nina Savell-Rocklin, psychoanalyst, and I'd love to hear from you. So please leave me a comment or a question. For more information and inspiration, visit my website, winthedietwar.com, and don't forget to subscribe to the show. Thanks.